Welcome to Fresno City College's Disabled Students Programs and Services. Transition to College, DSPS AIM Application, Part 1. Today we will be reviewing the process required to apply for college accommodations. Before you can apply to the DSPS program, you must first create a CCC Apply online account and apply to Fresno City College. Contact your high school counselor for assistance with logging into CCC Apply or attend an FCC Registration to Go application workshop. About 2 to 3 days after submitting your CCC Apply application, you will receive an email with your college ID number. You are then ready to apply to DSPS. To access the DSPS application, go to www.fresnocitycollege.edu. Type Transition to College in the search bar, and then select Transition to College. This will bring up the Transition to College webpage. Scroll down the webpage to where it says High School Seniors and click on Apply to DSPS Now. If the Apply to DSPS Now link doesn't go directly to the AIM application, students will be asked to log into their MyPortal account first. MyPortal is how students access AIM, student email, register for classes, log into their online classes, check their financial aid status, and more. All college students are required to activate their MyPortal account within 45 days of applying to Fresno City College. Your first-time username is your 7-digit college ID number. Your first-time password is the first initial of your first name, uppercase, the first letter of your last name, lowercase, and the 6-digit date of birth in month, day, year format. For our example, student John Smith was born on January 1st, 1997, and has a student ID number of 0123456. John's login information will be his username is his 7-digit college ID number. His password is capital J, lowercase s, 010197. Always be sure to click the student box as the role that you want to log in as. You should now see the DSPS AIM application. The application has some mandatory fields marked with a red asterisk, meaning that you must complete those sections in order to move forward or submit your application. For the start term, this would be the semester that you plan on beginning your college career. For today, we're going to use the example of 2022 fall. The primary campus for this application, we're going to pull down menu and click Fresno City College. This application will make you become eligible to attend any State Center Community College District campus, Clovis Community College, Reedley College, Madera Community College, or Oakhurst. You're going to type in your first name, no nicknames. You're going to type in your last name. You're going to scroll down to where it says student ID number, and this is where you're going to use your 7-digit college ID number. Your date of birth, and we're going to use the format they've requested, which is the month, the day, and the 4-digit year. Gender is a pull-down menu, so just select the answer that applies to you. Under contact information, please add a phone number, just in case we need to get in touch with you and ask you questions. Under email address, this is where you need to type in your personal email address. Please do not use your high school email address. Once you graduate from high school, you're no longer going to have access to that email. So if you don't have a personal email address, now would be a good time to establish one. Under local address, this is where you're going to fill in the address where you live, the city, the state, and the zip. Under the permanent address, all you need to do is click the same as local address box. Under additional information, all you need to fill out is click the high school transition to college box. Under campus location, again, we're using Fresno City College, but you can still attend any other campus. California community colleges are required to provide students with the opportunity to register to vote in future elections. That's what the voter registration questions do. If you have already registered to vote, you can click Already Registered. If you have not registered to vote, but you would like to, go ahead and click Yes. If you don't want to make that decision today, for instance, you'd like to go home and speak with your parent, just click No, I do not want to register to vote. You're then going to skip down to the bottom of the application. This is where it is asking for your first and last name. Type those in. That's how you're going to sign this application. And then click Submit Application. That will bring up the Submitting Documentation page. In order to receive accommodations in college, you require a copy of your IEP or 504 plan. You can request an electronic copy from your counselor or case manager. If you have an electronic copy available today, go down and click Browse and find File, and then type the file name, and then click Upload Documentation. If you don't have a copy today, that's okay. We'll get that from you later. So for today, click Upload Documentation later. Congratulations, you have successfully completed Part 1 of the DSPS AIM application. Part 2 of the application is meeting with the DSPS counselor to sign required forms, including developing an academic accommodation plan, which is your official record of your accommodations in college. The DSPS policies and procedures, we'll just review our rules and regulations. You'll sign a consent for release of information form. Everything in your file at Fresno City College is confidential. If you'd like to give us permission to speak with a parent or a guardian, you will need to add their name onto your consent for release of information form. You will review the intake information and steps for success that all students need to complete to transition to Fresno City College. And you will sign a personal attendant service policy, letting you know that we don't provide one-on-one attendant care. DSPS staff will assist you with reviewing and signing those forms. Once you have met with the DSPS counselor and completed the entire DSPS intake process, including uploading your IEP or 504 plan, you will be eligible for priority early registration, which means that you get first choice of your classes. If you have any questions or need assistance in filling out the DSPS AIM application, please call us at 559-442-8237 or email pam.tibbet@fresnocitycollege.edu or save.cowlick@fresnocitycollege.edu. That concludes today's presentation. We'll be back to see you soon. Until then, have a great semester.